Texas. I'm still a known ranger.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. It's Memphis and Houston.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So Memphis will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out. He's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Memphis. Russell Westbrook out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Paul George. And it's Aldridge in at the 4. Here's Chandler. The feet to Carroll. And his first shot of the game, no good. And Westbrook, here we go. Pulls up on the wing. And that's good off the glass that time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Paul George with the steal. Pass to Westbrook. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. The drive by Gobert. And he gets it to go. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Chandler, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Westbrook gets to Korver. Rebound by Butler.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see it.
Westbrook with the block. Houston moving the ball around. Looking to end the run. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler. He's perfect from the line this time. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Outside, George. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Butler against Korver. And it's Butler missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Now here's Gobert. Korver, no luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Get you out of here.
Chandler with the rebound.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Now, here's George. He's got 9. Here's Aldridge. And again, Memphis no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Shots good from Butler.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Memphis ends up going with the new group. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. A drive by Collison. Stolen by Beverly. And it's Houston on the break. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And another miss by Memphis. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Some good numbers for Butler. He's already up to 8 points. And he's managed to get more of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel. Points nonetheless. this
another.
close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Wants to screen on Beverly. In a wide open look for Iguodala. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And Carroll gets it to go.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Here's Chandler. No shortage of scoring here. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
They've got Damari Carroll out there. Evans is out there with Chandler. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Beverly in the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Ooh!
Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Yeah.
Beverly's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Houston.
Come on, bullshit.
That's
okay, you want to go there?
Want
to go there? Want to go there, bitch? Want to go there, bitch? Want to go there? Oh!
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range.
Oh, come on, man.
From behind the arc.
He feeds it to George. To the wing on the left. Passes it to Corver. Inside.
Take it out here.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Kicks it to Carroll. Chandler up top. And Kyle Korver picks up the
I'll take that.
That is his first foul of the game. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
Uh-oh, here they go. Yeah, them niggas go. They're them. We them
About a minute
balls.
and a half into the second quarter now. Jefferson passing.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
And Westbrook, here we go. Aldridge dishes to George.
Good shot.
4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. It's stolen by Korver. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's George.
Ooh.
Aldridge gets to Westbrook.
Get that shit out here.
No good. That would have tied it. Houston leading by 3. Allen, that's good.
And another, and another, and another.
Break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Boy, say it's savage. I'ma come through, I'ma what just rabbit. His whole party. I'ma leave him retarded. I'ma come through, I'ma wreck up the party. Shooting up in threes with that boy Beverly. Patrick, I'ma come through cause the boy getting at it. I ain't even tripping. Finna let him rip it. I ain't even what? Get caught slipping. Man, it's that D. 5713. Wrecking on the mic cause you know it's just a G. Man, hold up. Told them boys what. I done came through, boy, sipping in the cup. sipping in the cup styrofoam. Now they came through wrecking on the microphone. Wreck the whole beat, 31 seconds or a minute. I'ma just go ahead and get timid, get in it. Cause the nigga can't win it. It's the boy hold up from getting right to it. You gotta do it, like the fucking Nike sign. It's the boy E, yeah, I'm fit to get mine. Fit to get mine like I do it. Check it, I'ma come through cause the microphone will wreck it. Man. Come on, nigga.
Memphis trails by 5. Outside Westbrook. Dishes to Gobert.
Don't lose it.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Pushing it up. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Holiday. Allen's got the lead up to 7 now for Houston.
Shoot that.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball move.
I'm right there, man.
And
You
again,
trying to
Memphis
try
no good.
me.
Boy,
Trying
this
to
guy's
try
body
me.
language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now, here is George.
Ooh, come
No
on,
good
baby.
for 9.
You don't want it.
Passes to Aldridge.
You don't want it.
For 3.
Look at that.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Korver.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
That's all. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's how you want to do it, huh?
Nice assist from Westbrook. And that's 12 points here for George. And it's George missing.
Man, court.
Right side George. Here's Aldridge.
Hello.
The kick out to Westbrook. Lets it go with a 3. Count the bucket. Westbrook's got 5.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow.
Come on, big ol' Al
Away
Jefferson.
the airspace.
Get that motherfucking rebound,
Next to
nigga.
Korver. The dish to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Gobert.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much.
Come on, man. Why you turning around like that, homeboy?
And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Meta World Peace. He's checked in for Memphis.
The fuck out of here.
Collison comes in for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by World Peace. Collison gets a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Go
Memphis
change
leads
now.
by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
George having a fantastic game. He's got 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
So on the floor for Memphis, Paul George is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Westbrook in the point guard position. Holiday. That is good. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Westbrook's got the ball. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc.
Oh, come on, man.
Taking advantage.
Memphis leading by 13. Aldridge double teamed. Left side, George. The shot is off. And it's Houston the other way.
Go on, just put that in there. Let's go.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit
All
of
this old slow-ass bullshit you going up with.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
And the lead just
Why your bitch ass is on the bitch in the first place?
Sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on
Come on,
for dear life.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Gobert dishes to Aldridge. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Al Jefferson. Memphis shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor.
Why go up for a shot that you ain't
J.J.
gonna make
Redick's
home, boy?
checked in for Memphis. There's Gobert. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Free throw, Chandler. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Collison in for Russell Westbrook. Iguodala against Carroll. It's Iguodala with the drive. And for 3, Collison. It's rebounded by Houston. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. That's 12 points for Butler.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Chandler kicks to Iguodala. He dishes it to Redick. Left side, West. And for 3, Collison. The shot's good on the assist by West. 6 points for Darren Collison.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passes of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Now here's Beverly. He has 6. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Carroll. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
First personal foul.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And the pass to Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala. Houston trails by 16. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Iguodala blocking
Chandler
motherfucking
kicks to Collison.
power forward shot. Get the fuck out of here.
And foul called as
I
he
get a
misses. He'll
foul.
go to the line and shoot 2.
Fuck out of here. This bullshit.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Iguodala. And both free throws good for Iguodala. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Butler. 1 second left. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Memphis out in front. They lead by 18. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. We've got Chandler, Patrick Beverly out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Evans, and it's Carroll in the small forward position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. That's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
On the wing, Korver. He kicks to George. Korver gets a wide open look. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Beverly wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
And Holiday, here we go. Gobert with the block. All going up court. Holiday against Westbrook. Gobert, the pass to George. Stolen by George. And he lobs it up.
A real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Right side Holiday. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Nobody near George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Jefferson dishes to George. And it's George again missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Korver against Allen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Darren Collison is checked in for Russell Westbrook. Collison kicks to Aldridge. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his
God
team.
damn, over the back.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories, rebounds just being one of them.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
That shit out of here.
West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Bullshit, man.
Meta World Peace, he's checked in for George. And it's Iguodala in for Kyle Korver.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Paul George. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Get this shit.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Collison, the pass to World Peace. Here's Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala. Here's George. Here's Jefferson over Chandler. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And the first one at the line is good.
That's his first personal foul.
Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Chandler dishes to Iguodala. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Tony Allen. And the first one at the line is good. And Iguodala drops them both. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Houston facing the home team. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Patrick Beverley out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then there's Evans. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot. Now here's Gay. Shot clock at 6. Beverley dishes to Butler. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. On defense, Houston. The shot by George, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempt.
Westbrook up top. They set the screen. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Dixon kicks to Anthony. There's the feed to Westbrook. Back to Anthony. Another shot. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
George against Beverley. To the inside. And finished off by Gay.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Now here's Westbrook. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Here's George. It's rebounded by Houston. And it's Houston on the break. Gay with the ball. And it's Butler missing.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Beautiful. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks.
I tell you what, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that one again.
That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Beverley. Jefferson's got his first basket.
I love how he establishes his post position
Look at
inside
that
before he converts.
Butler up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Jefferson passing to Gay. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Green, he's checked in for Paul George. And he's good on the second. And so here's the home team. Westbrook dishes to Dang. Double team on Dang. Stolen by Evans. Gay with no one around.
Go, baby.
The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 6 points for Gay.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Dang goes in.
That's good.
Butler with the steal. Here's Gay. Here's Beverly. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard.
Check
Playing
out here.
airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
That's good from Anthony. 1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Beverly against Westbrook. Now here's Beverly. D right on him. Here's Jefferson. Misses from short range. Anthony gets to Green.
Check out here.
And they will call over the back on the play.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Houston in the lead. And 1:01 left in the first. Beverly, the pass to Evans. A beautiful reverse layup.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Green dishes to Towns. He feeds it to Beasley. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Off target with his three. Up the floor. Gate kicks to Evans. Passes to Beverly. Evans left side. Houston moving it around. From deep, Gay. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Butler. With 2 seconds left. It's deflected. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Houston leads.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And off we go, a close game. Now starting the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense not only has been intense, but it's been swarming. And I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Beverly's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And George, here we go. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And Beverly kicks to Buck. Reverses. Kicks it out to Gay. Lets it go from deep. But they'll get another chance. From downtown.
Come on, man.
Here's Daniels. Drills it from outside.
So tough to hit a 3 like that with the break on.
And so it's Houston with it. Trailing by 2. Crawford against Butler. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Anthony's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Chandler. No one near him.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And George, here we go. Morris outside. Count that one. Daniels has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
For Houston, they've shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. That's good from Young. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Inside. Oh! Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throwdown. Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
Here's Carroll. And J.J. Hickson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Bell. 5 on the clock. It's Chandler high post. Green with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
1:52 left to play in the first half. Holiday, the pass to Bell. He dishes it to Carroll. Down low. Dunk by Chandler.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
A little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Bullshit.
And that one's good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Iguodala outside.
Yeah,
Stolen by Carroll. To the inside. Poked away. Here's the break. Green dishes to Bekovic. first free throw is good.
This is exactly what you need to do with the lead. Just knock down your free throws. When you get fouled, knock them down.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game. Both free throws good from Green.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Holiday up top, guarded by Green. Here's Chandler. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Chandler's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Now here's Iguodala. 1 second left. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Thaddeus Young. That free throw, no good.
Iguodala. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so we conclude the first half. The home team, they lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Staying out there with Hickson. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Anthony in the 3. Chandler's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Outside Westbrook. No luck. And Houston the other way now. And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. On the top of the key. And it's blocked by Dang.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Jefferson kicks to Evans. The kick outside to Butler. The drive by Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. That's now 8 points for Rudy Gay.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Outside Butler. Here's Jefferson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
The drive by Anthony. It's rebounded by Houston. And here's Beverly. He's got 5. On deep, Gay. And it's Gay again missing. Here's Westbrook.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 12 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston trails by 9. And Beverly kicks to Jefferson. Shot's good. Jefferson's got 6.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Westbrook passes to Morris. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Houston. Butler dishes to Jefferson. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. They get it back. And Young kicks to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Morris with the rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. A minute 50 left in the third.
Go.
No good from Beasley. Houston trails by 7. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Chandler. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he can't get the first one.
Left, he a pussy.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Green. He hits the second from the line. .130 left in the third quarter. Holiday with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Holiday, the pass to Chandler. It's rebounded by Towns.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Crawford, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Houston trails by 8. Bell dishes to Chandler. Back to Bell. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Raja.
Wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Crawford outside. Iguodala outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And how about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Just 1 second between the shot clock.
Man, I ain't fouling this bitch.
And Jamari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. In the
Okay.
bonus of the free throw line. Luol Deng is checked in for Troy Daniels.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. Houston trails by 8. And Holiday kicks to Carroll. Pass to Chandler. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Beasley. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And it's Houston's ball. 8-point game. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Jimmy Butler. Al Jefferson out there with Evans. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Beverly at the one spot.
You guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
One came up right with the steal. He went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Westbrook against Beverly. Outside, George. Back to Westbrook. They get it back. Here's Hickson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Houston.
J.J. Hickson.
And he makes the first. And Hickson drops them both.
Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Beverly against Westbrook. Beverly, the pass to Gay. No good on the 3.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's George. Westbrook kicks to Anthony. No good with the triple. Houston trails by 9. Here's Butler. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. Westbrook double team. The dish to Dang. And George kicks to Dang. And here's Anthony from the arc. Again, the miss by Anthony. Gay outside. Stolen by Westbrook.
Get the fuck out of here.
On the wing, George. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Been a very solid outing for George. He has 8 points and also a block shot.
He misses the free throw.
Paul George. At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. Houston trails by 9. Pass to Beverly. From deep. Another miss by Houston. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2 minutes. Screw it right now.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Dishes it to Gay. And some nice passing there by Houston. Kicks to Beverly. It's Gay on the way. Here's Jefferson. Another miss by Houston.
That'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what?
Pass all around the motherfucking middle instead of passing to the nigga.
And that's what's
that was wild motherfucking over.
This game.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And George, here we go. Boom, he jams it straight down. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
And the dunk by Jefferson.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there and put that one-hand tomahawk slam?
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
And Westbrook, here we go. It's rebounded by Houston. Gay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Butler dishes to Evans. From deep, Gay.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And you know what? He's just not on his game.
Get shit out of
The
here.
deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
That's good. Beverly's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Houston.
Good ball movement. You put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. And Westbrook, here we go. Good.
Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
Key with the jam. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Butler goes in. That's good. Westbrook with it. Shot on the wing. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their teammates, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Russ.
Pablo, 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 Pablo. Pablo, that's the peso. Money stacked up like peso. Money stacked up like peso at the peso. You don't want over Pablo. Kill you when they say so. Touchdown with it like Pablo. Don't stick some Pablo. Like Pablo. Like Pablo. Diamonds on my neck like Pablo. Let's go. With Pablo. That's like Pablo. Pablo. To El Chapo. 21 gun salute. RIP this peso. Euro. All about dinero. No. Pablo. 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 Ato. He say so. I'm Pablo. Round down to a deaf ear. Act like you can't hear. Cinnamon roll. Living too. This is gotta put nigga in casket. Gotta put nigga in the
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's Houston and Charlotte.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's Gay. Makes it off the glass. Gay's got the game going with his first points of the game for Houston.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Houston, Rudy Gay is up there with Evans. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Holiday. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Pete Maravich. 18 that time from Leonard.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Maravich. No good. Excellent D there from Holiday. Charlotte on D. Gate kicks to Holiday. Shoots. And the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Here's Leonard. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Moutier kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Biombo. It's tipped from about 19 feet. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Outside Holiday. Launches it. Here's Gay. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Maravich left side. And Jefferson sends it back. The drive by Gay. Butler in the corner. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Here's Moutier. And Jefferson sends it back. Maravich against Gay. The dish to Evans. And Holiday kicks to Gay. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 to shoot. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Some changes for Charlotte. Martin's checked in for Kenneth Fareed. Corver comes in for Leonard. And it's Mayo in for Moutier. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mayo kicks to Maravich. Gay against Corver. Gay dishes to Holiday. Outside Butler. Back to Holiday. It's stolen by Mayo. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Gay with the block. They get it back. Here's Biombo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Charlotte. And here's Maravich for 3. And that is good. Maravich has got 5.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now here is Holiday. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Mayo drives in. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Butler. Gay passes to Evans. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Fast break now for Charlotte. Good on the shot.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Gordon's checked in for Maravich. Good on both. Charlotte in the lead. Gordon kicks to Martin. Back to Gordon. Inside. And it's Martin that time on the assist by Gordon.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
Off the inbound pass. And no good trying to get that one. A good close. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
You've got Moutier. Kenneth Faried is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Gordon in the two-guard spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Oh! Here's Holiday. Biyombo with the block. Here's Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Charlotte's shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good.
Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. And so here is Houston. 4-point game. Kicks to Evans. It's stolen by Moutier. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
So Charlotte calls timeout. Their first. Maravich is checked in for Charlotte. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Faried outside. Chandler with the steal. Maravich against Allen. Young dishes to Beverly. Kept alive. And by Chandler.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
Maravich, good. Maravich has got 7 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive line.
Off target with his 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Here's Carroll. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact. It's on Kawhi Leonard. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Charlotte with it. Moutier pass to Biyombo. Leonard on the wing. The feed now to Biyombo. Rejected by Young. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Faried trying to get open. That's good. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Maravich pitch to Moutier. to the middle. Wants to get it to Biyombo and does. Chandler with the steal. Carroll dishes to Beverly. It's Allen on the wing. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Chandler. It's rebounded by Charlotte. There's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Charlotte making a switch here. Beverly the pass to Young. The drive by Allen. And the layup falls. Allen's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
With the shot. No good. Korver with the defensive effort.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one. Well, that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And Houston calls their first timeout of the game.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Roxanne.
Wants to tinker with the
I want
game
to be your
plan
mate.
a little bit. I think that's
Roxanne.
And part of it too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Roxanne.
8 seconds left in the first half of the game. Allen for the three.
Ooh.
And that is good.
Roxanne.
Got 5 minutes.
I want to be your mate. All right,
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Houston leads by just 1. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
That slasher mentality was
Roxanne.
in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that
Fly.
steps, and he must have had some quick
Fly girl.
porridge
Fly
or
girl.
something because
Fly
he looks a
girl.
little faster
Fly
today than
girl.
normal.
Right.
Now both sides assist what they need to do over the break at halftime. We'll see how one can pull out away here in the third. It's been quite a game for Rudy Gay.
Yeah, the
Fly girl.
rebounding, particularly
Fly
on
girl.
the offensive
Fly
side,
girl.
as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been
Get the
invaluable.
bricks.
So
Get the bricks.
Patrick Beverly out there with Tony Allen. And it's Chandler. Then it's Damari Carroll. And
Look at
it's
that.
Young in at the 4 slot.
Don't
Stolen by
push
Carroll.
me. Good. I'm going to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. Like a jungle sometimes.
So far, 5 of 5.
It's like a
First
jungle.
one falls for.
Make me wonder.
And Allen drops them both. It trails by 5.
I'm playing basketball. I'm playing
We're about a minute into the second half. With the basket.
Playing
That's the kind of
basketball.
aggressive and assertive play we need as we get closer and
I'm
closer to
playing
punch.
basketball.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Allen drives in. And
Oh, I had the lane. Lane to lane.
Nice
Work the
passing there by
grain.
Houston. Another miss by Houston.
All right.
Here's Leonard. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line. For Charlotte, they have gone 1
I'm
for 2 on the
playing
night so far from the line.
basketball.
That free throw missing.
I'm playing. You're gonna miss.
He doesn't get the second one.
I can hear the
We've seen him
turkey
have too
calling.
many of those trips to the line.
And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
2 points.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
Calm down, swinging,
Back
pressing
to
the
Allen.
butt.
Expanding his range. That doesn't go either for Allen.
That ain't good.
Charlotte trails by 3. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Ooh.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jim.
And
You're
the down there,
right.
bullet.
Defensively, and
Look
Leonard
at
went
that.
all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean,
Come
it was flashy, no doubt. But still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
That ain't good.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Holiday kicks to Evans. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Evans.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Coming down, swinging, bang, pressing the butt.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see
brand
guys
new
pull up
goals,
from
it ain't
three-point range
nothing.
on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Corver.
I can hear the Perkins
Hasn't scored
calling.
yet, but I'm sure will change.
I can hear those Perkins calling.
And Baamute against Evans.
Well, everything ain't brought over here.
Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body?
Line in
control
the-
on that one? Narrowly
kicking
misses,
up Zach.
getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
And Biyombo drops them both.
Looking at the numbers for Biyombo, he has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
That's my fault.
It's stolen by Moutier. And here we go. Moutier into the hoop.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points.
I can hear them Perkins
No
calling.
telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunity.
Nah, not this time.
No good. That would have tied it. Here's Evans. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Now, here is Young. And there's the 3-second violation. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Outside for Korver. No one near him.
Shot, Korver.
Not enough on that one as it misses. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Mbamute.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
For Houston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Some good numbers for him. He's got 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board. You know, tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up the lead, and here we go. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that.
Korver, no luck. Beverly. And the release was before.
Captain.
Through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Houston on top, leading by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. I've got Kyle Korver, Luke Mbamute out there with Bismack Biyombo. Moutier, and it's Leonard in the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Outside for Jefferson.
Come on.
Bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Moutier dishes to Korver. Leonard attacking. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Allen, that's good. Charlotte trails by 6. And Mbamute the pass to Korver. It's tipped. Here's the break. It's up to you. No good.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
It's deflected.
The foul.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Captain. Better call him. Bring out his billy club. Oh, there you go.
The shot misses. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Leonard kicks to Mbamute.
Give me that shit. Oh, got him scared.
To Biyombo.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, hey. He's an athlete.
We out there, man.
I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Knocks it loose. And now it's running. Here we go. All the way. And here they go. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket for Moutier.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school.
Come on,
Every
man.
one of the last 10 points have come in the paint.
Korver kicks to Leonard. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Here's Allen. Right through the knee for the win.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Give me that, Mike.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Baamute against Young. Outside Chandler. Jamming that one home.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish
I
up.
was on purpose.
And
My people win.
Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. Charlotte making a switch here. Maravich is checked in. On the wing, Maravich. And they're going to and send him to the
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Big time
Bottom line, ref.
basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen.
And it's Butler missing.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Get that shit out of here.
It's rebounded by Jefferson. Houston in the lead. And Butler, here we go.
Man, Butler, goddamn, boy.
And Baamute wishes to be on. It's stolen by Jefferson. Evans kicks to Jefferson. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Greg, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Rudy Gay on the way. Nails the tray.
This is exactly what you can expect
Job,
when
my
you allow
Corver.
Rudy Gay to heat up. He's hard to cool off.
Maravich against Holiday. On the wing, Maravich. Shot clock at 6. Here's Biombo. Off
Biombo.
target from the wing.
Clear path foul.
So-called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Third on the first, and that gives them a
Pipe it up.
cushion.
Pipe it up. Pipe it up.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Right side Korver. On the wing, Korver. Fires for 3. But they'll get another chance. Here's Maravich. Connects.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. They break the hearts of every fan in the building.